Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Blaze, and today I'm going to go back over week 2 of the NFL football season and see what kind of adjustments I decided to make after week 1 is done now. And tonight, we're starting off with the Minnesota Vikings at the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football. And no change there. I'm staying with the Eagles. Eagles a victory over the Vikings. On to Sunday, the Green Bay Packers at the Atlanta Falcons. Green Bay showed a bit more than was expected, I think, in their win this last week. Atlanta didn't look bad either. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stay with the Falcons. Just have a feeling with it. I'm going to stay with the Falcons, a win over the Packers. And then from there, it's the Las Vegas Raiders at the Buffalo Bills. And I'm looking for the Bills to bounce back from that loss, that heartbreaker of a loss against the Jets on Monday night. Bills over the Raiders. And then from there, we've got the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm going to take the Bengals at home over the Ravens. And then we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Detroit Lions. Lions looked pretty good. Seahawks are going to, of course, look to bounce back. I am going to take the Lions over Seattle in Detroit. And then we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans. And I'm taking the Colts. Houston, they have issues to work on, as do the Colts. But the Colts showed, I think, a bit something more than was expected this past week. And I'm looking for them to try to build on that. Colts over the Texans. Then the Kansas City Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars, a matchup, a rematch of last year's playoff game. And I am taking my Chiefs over the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That game could go either way. Both these teams are obviously pretty good. Goes without mentioning, the Chiefs being the Super Bowl champions. I'm taking the Chiefs. Next, the Chicago Bears at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Originally, I had taken the Bears, but after seeing how everything went on week 1 with everybody, I'm going to change that. And this time, I'm taking the Buccaneers over the Bears at Tampa. From there, I've got the LA Chargers at the Tennessee Titans. And I'm taking the Chargers with a victory over Tennessee. From there, the New York Giants at the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams looking for a win, especially the Giants, you might say, trying to redeem themselves with the expectations that were coming into the season off of last season and last year's run the playoffs. So I'm taking the Giants over the Cardinals. Next, on to San Francisco. The 49ers are at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams had a good outing against Seattle last weekend. So did the 49ers. They had a good game. And I'm taking the 49ers over the Rams at LA. Next, we have the New York Jets at the Dallas Cowboys. Previously, I had taken the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, who's never lost to the Dallas Cowboys, and we know that stout defense. Now that we know, though, that Aaron Rodgers, with his injury, that torn Achilles, is out for the season, shines a new outlook for the Jets, and I'm going to take the Cowboys over the Jets at Dallas. So I'm changing that one from the Jets to Dallas. The Cowboys with a win over the Jets in Dallas. Next, the Washington Redskins at the Denver Broncos. And I'm going to take Denver over the Redskins at home. The Broncos lost a narrow one last week, and they're also, like other teams, looking to bounce back. Broncos over Washington at Denver. And then Sunday Night Football, We have the Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots. A division game is going to be really good. New England showed more than I expected them to show, which was a pleasant surprise. And the Dolphins, Tua looked amazing. The Dolphins looked awesome. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins win the division, but that's a long way down the road. So, but today I'm going to take the Dolphins over the Patriots in New England. Excuse me. Then a Monday night doubleheader. That's going to be a lot of fun. Monday night doubleheaders are always fun. To start off with, the New York Saints, excuse me, the New Orleans Saints at the Carolina Panthers. Originally, I had taken the Panthers, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints over the Panthers at Carolina. A win for the Saints. And to finish off the week, the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Pittsburgh has had a winning season under Mike Tomlin ever since he's been there. Tough loss last week. Very tough loss last week against the 49ers. Cleveland Browns coming off a very high win with the Bengals. But surprisingly to some, I'm going to take the Steelers over the Browns at Pittsburgh. I just don't see Mike Tomlin and his Steelers winning or losing 2 in a row. So Steelers over the Browns to round out the week 2 of the season. So thanks for spending some time with me. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And next time we'll go over where I was right and where I messed up. Right. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the game and take care. Bye-bye.